don't you bully me. You'll want to run and hide. Tired of your foolish game, time wasted, trying to look so tough. I'll change it, kill the lights, gonna fight, don't you hassle me on this ride. Feel the spite, won't play nice, don't you bully me. You'll want to run and hide. The impact of your style has faded. You dish it out, let's see if you can take it. Kill the lights, gonna fight, don't you hassle me on this ride. Feel the spite, won't play nice, don't you bully me. You'll want to run and hide. Accepting your assault. No more. I'm breaking down that wall. Let's do this. Kill the lights, gonna fight, don't you hassle me on this ride. Feel the spite, won't play nice, don't you bully me. You'll want to run and hide.
Hello gamers, this is Flamin' Game 7, turn on. And welcome back to Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc. I got a haircut. I thought I liked it, but looking at myself, and I feel like I don't take up enough space now. It's too short. I hope it grows back out soon. Someone misses their good friend Celestia Ludenberg, who was not Taiko Yasuhiro. Not at all. Yeah, she kind of committed a murder, was responsible for 2 murders. That of Hifumi, which is only so bad, and Kiyotaka Ishimaru, right after he had finally resolved to lock in after the death of his brother Mondo. She was executed because we found her guilty, unfortunately. And then we found Sakura, like, seeming to be working with Monokuma, but, like, also resisting him, and I think, like, her sister or family or someone is being held hostage, so she doesn't have a choice. But even still, she's resisting him, and I don't know how that's gonna go for whoever he has held hostage. Her fingers slipped, Your Honor. Bro, I think she did it intentionally. I think it was actually a very meticulous and intentionally thought out plan. I'm gonna be real here. I do wonder how that actually worked, though. If she had killed someone besides Hifumi, and then 2 people had murdered 2 different people. Like, how would that work? Like, would it just be whoever gets more votes? Like, whichever Blackened gets more votes is the only one who gets to graduate? That'd be evil. You commit murder even if you get away with it, but it doesn't matter. Because, wait. No, that made sense in my head. Yeah, there's a secret place in the boys' bathroom on the 2nd floor. We got attacked there, and there were a bunch of files. I want to go back there. This is where the bathroom cleaning supplies are stored. It also leads to the secret room. Should probably avoid going in and out of there too much. Fair enough. Alright. We're going to go up to, I believe, the 4th floor, which is opened up. So now we have access to the 4th floor of Hope's Peak Academy. I like the way this one looks. Maybe this time we'll find some kind of clue. No, this time I have to find it. I didn't mean to open that. Okay, now I meant to open that. So I was thinking about this. I forget if I said this last stream or if I just thought it to myself. But I think I had a pretty good idea of who the next victim murderer was going to be. So I don't actually remember who it was. I remember who I think the victim's going to be. Obviously not Makoto. I feel like Byakuya's got to survive until the end, right? Like, he's got to. He's Byakuya. But I don't know. This game loves throwing curveballs. So I really... anything I say with certainty, I'm not truly certain. I don't think it's going to be Kyoko. I feel like Kyoko's got to survive till the end as well. I feel like her and Byakuya have got to be there in the final trial. I could see Genocide Jill finally making her move. I think that was... I feel like Genocide Jill being the murderer is too obvious. I can't see her... I feel like she's going to be a victim at some point. I can't see Genocide Jill killing someone that's not in, like, her special scissory way. But the thing is, if she does that, it was obviously her. And I don't know, I feel like there'd just be a lot of overlap with the second case. So frankly, I think Toko's going to be a victim at some point. I think Hina's going to be a victim. She's too nice. I'm sorry, Hina. But I'm worried that you're cooked. Who's going to be the one to cook her, though? I had a good guess in my mind. I don't remember who it was now. I don't know. I don't think it'll be Byakuya. Could be Hiro. The thing is, no, because Hiro was under suspicion for the last trial. So I don't think Hiro's going to be... I don't think he's going to be a murderer this time. I feel like Hiro's gonna get murdered at some point. Him, Toko, and Hina. Those three are gonna be victims at some point. I'm calling it. That's my guess. Yeah, no, actually, I don't really know. That's really the only guess I have. We're not even gonna find out today, most likely, because we're probably not going to find a body this stream. We'll see, but unlikely. Can't go in that one. Over here? Another secret room, perhaps? No. I will leave the area. This is just... oh no, this is a data lab. Chihiro would have loved this. No good, the door's locked. Just gonna be another classroom. Hello, Hiro. One day I saw Monokuma in class. La 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 la, gobble gobble. Gobble gobble? Purple was used to represent blood in this game. Is someone getting eaten over there? I'm glad this floor got opened up and all, but there's a ton of locked rooms up here. Great, so that's not going to be the last one we find. Okay, then again, hold on. I think I jumped to a bit of a conclusion with Genocide Jill. Gobble gobble. If Genocide Jill commits a murder, yeah, I don't think she would do that except in her special scissory way. My chair? Okay, I guess my chair's raised up as much as it can be. I don't think she would, but Toko would absolutely kill someone. I think Toko being a murderer is very possible. Not Genocide Jill, but Toko. I didn't think about that. Hello, I'm Monokuma from the school store. I'm very kind. Gather up your coins and come play with me. Or you might die, or I might die of loneliness. He looks so cute. Did he used to be like the school mascot or something? You know, there's the most random connection in my mind. The school mascot from Assassination Classroom reminds me of the little wizard freak from Romantic Killer. And I know that freaking Kunadon is the Assassination Classroom school mascot. I'm not going to remember that name in like within a few weeks of finishing the show. I will not remember that name. And I don't remember the name of the wizard freak from Romantic Killer. No one knows Romantic Killer except like Melons because they know ball. But they're so similar. Okay, I can go in this door. Sakura and Hina. Inside the room, the smell of medicine was oppressive. So this is the chem lab. We might need to cook. I hope inhaling all this stuff doesn't do permanent damage. Don't mind me. For like the first 30 minutes of the stream, I just have to consistently shuffle around and stuff to get the perfect face cam. As good as it can be anyway. Hina and Sakura seem to be lost in a deep but friendly conversation. I need to find out what's going on with Sakura and the mastermind, but I can't while she's with Hina. Huh? You need something? No, it's nothing. You sure? Okay then. I Joy-Con drift. I wasn't trying to click on her. Is there nothing to investigate in here? It's a remarkably big shelf, and it's stocked with all kinds of medicine. Ah, listen, Makoto, listen! Just take a deep breath and calm down and listen to me. Okay, Hina, just chill out. There's all kinds of stuff we didn't have before. Vitamins, minerals, and amino acids, creatine. And what? They even had Proteinzyme X. That sounds relevant. What's that? Hina and Sakura sided together once again. Of course. A high-quality protein drink. It's nothing like that cheap swile in the warehouse. It's kind of sewer level. Oh yeah? This is amazing. It's a gold mine. Ah, my prayers have finally been answered. She's so cute when she does that. Time to load up some more prayers then. I really hope we don't have like doomed and or toxic Yuri here and one of them kills the other. I highly doubt it because they're both really good people. But now that we know Sakura has something going on with the mastermind, it's not out of the question. Gold mine, huh? And that's all. Really interesting. Is there... What is that? That's just a sign that there's stairs. Cool. I feel like whoever designed this school did a really poor job of it. There's like more square footage used for hallways than for the actual door, the actual rooms. The nameplate on the door says Headmaster's Room. The Headmaster's Room. There must be something worthwhile in here. But, of course, it's locked. Damn it. Oh, I didn't notice this. It's an office. What is that? What is that? Is that it's another picture. This is the office, but of course there's no hint of any teachers that we normally be able to rely on. What's that? What's that? I see Hifumi. There's a picture on the floor. This picture. Sayaka and Celeste. What? Celeste, Hifumi, and Sayaka? Haven't heard her name in a hot minute. Smiling faces of 3 people who are dead now. A classroom without metal plates over the windows. It's exactly the same. It's just like that picture I saw before. Celeste mentioned Melons is going to come in and steal the picture before Monokuma can. There's no way this isn't important somehow. So learn your lesson and snatch it before Monokuma sees you. They're smiling the way you'd expect any normal teenager to. Just a normal group of high schoolers living a normal life. Just a normal group of high schoolers living a normal life. But they have a secret that no one knows. Danganronpa, hope and despair. The power of being murdered. makes us real scared. I'm not doing this. We're done. We're stopping. I can't possibly believe they were able to smile like that in a world of despair like this. Yes, my picture now. So does this mean the picture taken before? So does that mean this picture was taken before they ever came to Hope's Peak? Which would mean everyone in the picture knew each other before they got here? Including Sayaka? No, there's no way. Monokuma did it. It must be fake. He must have AI generated it. No! You're fake! Monokuma popped up out of nowhere and snatched the picture from my hand. Come on, you dumbass Makoto. It was perfectly reasonable the first time, but this time, it's like, you know he's gonna show up. A forgery plot? What are you, a middle schooler? You think the moon landing was faked too? Come on. People who think the moon landing are fake piss me off so much. Like, you really think the moon's real? Are you really? Like, this lost in the government's tricks that you think the moon is real. I cannot believe these people. Then, you're saying this picture is real? If there was such a thing as the Nobel Truth Prize, I'd take first, second, and fourth place. Should I even ask? Actually, that's probably not true. When's this banger coming to Spotify? Don't worry, I'll drop my new single tomorrow night, guys. Midnight tonight. So like tomorrow. Midnight tonight, the new single's dropping on the spot. Do people call Spotify the spot? They do now. I'm starting this. This is a new trend. I asked you a question. Is this picture real or is it a fake? Oh, Makoto, you're so eager to split things in half, aren't you? But it's no use. It's just no use. If you try to split something that can't be split, you'll end up feeling like you're the one being split. Or you'll create an atomic bomb. The picture is real. No more, no less. Poohoo! Without another word, Monokuma disappeared. So the picture is real! It's really real? If that's true, if that's the case, what does this mean? Sayaka, Hifumi, and Celeste. Yet they never acted like they knew each other when we were here. What could any of this mean? I literally don't know. Short of like, I don't know, like this is all, like, all of our memories were somehow altered. Like, short of that, I have no idea, but I feel like that's too obvious. There's a flower on the desk. Somehow it makes things feel that much weirder. There's a flower on every desk. I don't know why I keep pressing L instead of X. I don't know why. There must be a game where L somehow does a similar thing. What does this mean, guy that knows? I mean, hey, I'll take the Monokuma coins, I guess. All of these have Monokuma coins. Is that it? Just flowers? Okay. Leave the area. Strange little office with a very strange picture. The blue hallway. What is this? Music. A piano. On a stage. I'm getting Your Lie in April flashbacks. This is the music room. It's hardly even a classroom. It's more like an actual concert hall. Hello, Kyoko Kirigiri. You know, you haven't told me what you think yet. What I think? About the secret room in the boys' bathroom. Well, I did find the secret room, but as soon as I started looking around, I was attacked. Attacked? By who? Well, they came from behind. I didn't have any time to react, so I didn't see who it was. And when I came to, the mountains of files and documents were all gone. I'm sorry. I know how important those were.
That's fine.
It's okay. I already saw what I needed to in there. I feel like Hyoko has reason to be suspicious of us for, like, hiding the files or something, and just making up this attacking plot. and I half suspected the mastermind might come after you. Thank you, Kyoko. Were you just using us to, like, be the one to get attacked instead of you? When I discovered the room, the mastermind must have seen me on the surveillance camera in the hallway. They must have seen me go into the boys' bathroom and not come out again. Still, I wanted you to go and see it. I wanted to see how the mastermind would react. Essentially, I wanted to find out if they actually knew about that room. But to attack you and steal everything in it, that must mean there was some unknown clue in there that could reveal their identity. Then you knew I was gonna get attacked? You can handle that kind of thing though, right? After all, you're a boy. Okay. Crazy thought here. I wanna deconstruct some ideas we have in society. Just because you're a boy doesn't mean you just are fine with getting attacked. You aren't just fine. You aren't just invincible. That isn't how that works. And it's the same way too. You're not just weak and small and pathetic just because you're a girl. You can still totally kick ass. Even if you're a little weaker on average, you are not weak. But you are not necessarily strong just because you are stronger than women. That is also true. Especially when you're a little twink like me, and honestly Makoto, I don't know if I'd say twink, but he's definitely not a super masculine guy either. Boys can handle getting attacked, trust. I mean, no, not inherently, no. That's not part of our, like, moveset. That's not part of our skill list. Kyoko is great, though. What does she think a boy is? Fine, I understand. Let me ask you something else. Do you know about the note that was left in there? The note that said you must not leave. We shouldn't talk about that. Not here. Kyoko stole a quick glance at the surveillance camera. I'm looking into it. If I find out anything, I'll let you know. Is that okay? She made it sound like she was asking, but it was clear I wouldn't have any say in the matter. So, now it's your turn. Let's hear your secret. Huh? Did you think I wouldn't notice? You're hiding something. That's... Sakura. I really wish scenes like this were voice acted. What's the matter? If you're worried about the camera, why not just write it down? So, I feel like we haven't clearly established this. Does the camera have a microphone on it? Because, like, unless the mastermind is really good at lip reading, we should be free to talk about stuff as long as we don't look suspicious doing it. Writing it down is a really bad idea. Well... We're friends, so you should be able to trust me. Isn't that what you said before? You're right that there shouldn't be any secrets between friends, but there's nothing worse than expressing doubt about your friend when you don't have evidence for... I get to choose? I wish I could save here. Oh, hold on. Oh, this is too much. This is too much pressure. This is too much responsibility. I'm just gonna take a sip of my lemonade. I want to tell her. I pressed it. I haven't found conclusive evidence yet. Oh, okay. Cool. So you don't actually get a choice. I mean, what happens if I press it again? It sounds like the game doesn't want me to. Sorry, I can't tell you. Not yet. So, that's your answer. But do you think that's fair? You were happy to hear what I had to say, but now you're unwilling to share? I wanted to! I'm sorry. I really am. It's fine. We just made Kyoko upset. With those as her parting words, Kyoko left me standing there alone. I think I made her mad. I've already taken a good look at things around here. There's a lot to think about, but for now I should head back to the dining hall and talk to the others. What's the point of having a choice then? Why even put that in the game? Snack. Yogurt gummies. I'm sorry, Kyoko. It's Makoto's fault. I wanted to tell you. It makes me sad, but it also makes me a little scared. And after a few minutes. So, this is everyone? Okay, let's discuss what we all discovered. Yeah, good idea. There was a big shelf in the chem lab on the 4th floor and had all kinds of chemicals and stuff. And there was an all-star cast of nutrient additives and supplements. You should at least go take a peek. I highly recommend it. I think you and Ogre are probably the only ones interested in stuff like that. Oh, but it's not all good stuff, though. There's medicine and health stuff, but on top of that, methamphetamine. There's also a bunch of different poisons. Okay. I, for one, suggest we throw all of those away. Poison? They were all labeled clearly, though, so it would be hard to grab one by mistake. That's an important detail. Still, we'd better make sure we're careful around there. And we probably shouldn't tell Byakuya or Toko about the poison, right? What do you mean? Well, just in case, you know what I'm trying to say. Just in case? Yeah, I think you're right. It's Byakuya. It won't be long before he's discovered it for himself. But to put something as dangerous as poison right out in the open, that's absolutely the work of the mastermind. I wasn't trying to. Trust me. I found a couple rooms on the 4th floor, but they were locked. The data center and the headmaster's room. The headmaster's room? That sounds exactly like the kind of place we'd find some clues. If we can somehow unlock the door and get inside. Who cares about a stupid lock? There should be no problem for the world's strongest missing link to knock down one measly door. What was that? Yeah, I figured we'd address this at some point. No, please, continue. Did you say I've got the nicest butt on the block? The curviest hips in town? Did we? Was that said? I don't think that was said. Hello? Hell no, I didn't. Then what did you say? Because I know you weren't talking about tearing down the door to the headmaster's room. Knocking down your headmaster's door? What kind of war on education are you trying to start here? That's my room, you know. It is now, anyway. Which implies that he stole it from someone else. And now you're thinking of busting it down? You seriously don't want to piss me off. You have any idea how much bacteria lives on a single bear claw? No, I was just kidding. Please don't get mad. I'm not mad. How do I pronounce that? What? You're totally mad. What? I was hoping I wouldn't have to add a rule for this, but if you're gonna go around having those thoughts, I have no choice but to add to the school regulations. Seriously? Breaking down a locked door is prohibited. There, that's a rule now, you jerks. What if we bust through the wall? The new rule has been added to the regulations menu. Is he gone? Oof, I was scared for my life. I'm sure he was gonna kill me for serious. But if he would go out of his way to make up a rule like that, there's no doubt that something important must be hidden in the headmaster's room. But now that it's a rule, there's nothing we can do. Kyoko had some sort of thought there. Metal sheets have been attached to all the windows on the 4th floor. None of them budged an inch. Just like everywhere else. Escape from the 4th floor seems unlikely. That was to be expected, though. Kyoko? She's ignoring me. Hey, Makoto? Does Kyoko seem upset to you? She is, isn't she? She's totally mad. And she's so happy to have figured that out. You know, I'm proud of you, Hina. You figured it out. Yeah, it looks like it. I bet it's your fault, isn't it? You must have done something to her. This is bad. So, has everyone said what they need to say? I think so. But it looks like nobody found any clues at all, let alone a way out of here. I haven't been this depressed since my house burned to the ground. Oh, okay, that's actually quite sad. Someone, do something to cheer me up. Can I say something? It's because my dad was smoking in bed. No, I have something I'd like to report. Don't smoke, kids. So, you guys all remember, right? You remember when I found that picture up on the 3rd floor the other day? You mean the one that showed Mondo, Chihiro, and Leon all together, right? Yeah, I remember. What about it? Well, I found another one. Almost just like it. Another one? But this time, the picture was of Celeste, Hifumi, and Sayaka. Huh? And they were all smiling, and the classroom in the picture didn't have any metal covering the windows. So the picture of Mondo, Chihiro, and Leon wasn't the only one. Now you found out that Celeste... Now you found one that had Celeste, Hifumi, and Sayaka? How can that... Monokuma must have faked it! But if the picture is real... and everyone who was in it. There would have to be some kind of hidden connection there, don't you think? Some deeper truth that we just don't understand. Can't be. It's a fake! But Monokuma said it was real. I know we could just write that off as a lie, but... Then you trust Monokuma's word over the people who have died? Huh? That's what you're saying, isn't it? No, low-key, yeah. Low-key. Over... With love, over Mondo, Leon. Not that he was an awful guy. But over Mondo, Leon, Hifumi, Celeste, Sayaka. Again, not an awful person. I mean, everyone in this game isn't truly a bad person, but over them, and Chihiro would hide it not out of anything malicious, but just out of fear or something like that. Yeah, Monokuma's kind of a stickler for this sort of stuff. But maybe I'm just saying that because I view him as, like, the guy who sets the rules of the literal video game I'm playing. Maybe I'm thinking a little too meta. I'm shocked. You told everyone how we should believe in our friends, but you refuse to do the same. That's not... What's going on, Kyoko? Why are you getting so emotional? I don't understand why she's so angry. Come on, guys. Stop fighting, or all your good luck is gonna float away. Anyway, Makoto, you're thinking about it too much. There's no way Monokuma didn't fake that picture. But why would he? He's just trying to confuse us. You shouldn't listen to anything Monokuma has to say. You might be right, but still. Are you still so conflicted? I did his voice because I knew it was him. It looks like you guys have stopped playing nice. Byakuya! You all have the same sunken look on your faces. You were all so ugly before. You shouldn't let them sink any lower. When I look at you, it makes me think of a frog sinking into a pile of manure. Sorry. Why are you apologizing? Leave us alone. You're not a part of this. That's true enough. Your problems aren't mine. We are, and always will be, completely separate. So whatever's causing your faces to turn so ugly has absolutely nothing to do with me. And if I happen to discover a vital clue, it wouldn't concern you in the slightest. Huh? Did he finally just say something useful? Byakuya, what have you been up to? I don't mind telling you. Perhaps forcing your lazy brains to get work done might do you some good. I was in the bath. What else would you like to know? Today's lottery numbers? He was taking a bath? Is he saying he's been talking to alter ego? Oh. Also, I commented on this earlier, but based on Monokuma showing up when we say stuff like, we're gonna bust down a door, there are presumably microphones in the cameras, because I was unsure about that, but I'm fairly confident that is the case. Byakuya might be the new nicest person ever. I guess. He really can't top Celeste, but now that Celeste isn't here, I guess he's the new nicest person ever. Is he saying he's been talking to alter ego? Did he tell him something? Maybe we should all go take a bath. Ah, good idea. A mixed bath? I don't think he gets it. I don't think they get it. I don't think those two get it. If alter ego really did tell him something, I wonder what it could have been. You. I'm chewing. Hold on. When I got to the dressing room, Toko was sitting alone on the bench, the laptop in front of her. Toko, did you decide to come hear what alter ego has to say too? I already heard it with Master. With Master. Why are you still calling him that? I forgot that Toko was into him too, not just Genocide Jill. Fucking freak. She would definitely kill someone for Byakuya. I would not feel bad about her. Hold on. You don't have to keep saying it. Anyway, so what are you up to right now? Shut up. Stop bothering me. Get out of the way. We have to talk to alter ego. No, I made Master a promise. A promise? Master told me to wait here, so that's what I'm doing. What are you, his dog? If it's what Master wants, I'd do anything he asks. You just love being mistreated. Well, fine. If you really want me gone, by all means. Oh. Hey guys, what's going on? Finally, the serial killer. She's so much more tolerable. We'd like you to move. Sure thing. Just kneel before me and beg. Fucking dying. I'm fucking dying. I don't know why. I feel like my voice has been going faster and faster during these last few streams. I'm just gonna rest it for a second. What? Okay. Toko? Seriously, I'm asking you nicely to let us use the laptop. Huh? Didn't you hear what I said? I told you to kneel and beg. Come on, Makoto, give me the old 1-2 combo. Drop to your knee. 1, drop to your knees. 2, beseech. Why are you acting like you're not a part of this? I was as desperate as I felt. Finally, I did kneel down in front of her and I said, please, I'm begging you, will you let us use the laptop? Such an ultra miraculous feeling of happiness. All my pent up anger as Master for abusing me is evaporated. So even you realize it's abuse. That should be enough, right? Hurry up and let us talk to Alter Ego. Okay. Chihiro! Chihiro! I already told Byakuya, but I was finally able to crack open all the files that were on this laptop. Sorry to have kept you all waiting. Chihiro, my goat. I mean, it's not that everyone else isn't amazing in their own way, but what have they actually contributed to us getting out of here? It's been all Chihiro. Just what I thought. Finally, the time has come. I'm starting to get kind of nervous. I felt the same way. Resting on the keyboards, my hands had started to shake. Move. The single word was like a sharpened blade. Wounded, I moved to let her take over. Here we go. Kyoko began typing, the words appearing as fast as I could read them. Can you tell us what you found out? Sure. I analyzed the files and extracted all the useful information I could find. And one particularly important fact I discovered was that a certain plan had been put into effect here. To isolate the students of Hope's Peak Academy and create a communal life for them. That was the stated goal of the plan. But it was meant to be more than just a normal school life. The students were intended to live out the rest of their lives here. But it's exactly the situation we found ourselves in. It's quite unthinkable, isn't it? And what's more, the one who came up with the plan was none other than the administrators of Hope's Peak themselves. What? Wait, hold on. Then the reason we've been imprisoned here... It wasn't the work of some psycho freak or criminal organization or whatever. It was the school itself? That doesn't make any sense. Why would they do that? I don't think Alter Ego is finished. Seriously, let him finish. Perhaps we should hear the rest. It seems that the reason they devised this plan was because of what happened 1 year ago. This is how they described that event. They said it was the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. What does that mean? Yeah, what kind of name is that for something? Otherwise known as the tragedy, it was apparently some sort of devastating occurrence. Because of the tragedy, Hope's Peak Academy was forced to discontinue its role as a school and close down. we've definitely heard the words "the tragedy" before in the last stream or two. At some point, things are finally starting to make sense. What this means is 1 year ago, this tragedy took place. Did he say it was the biggest, most awful event in human history? I'm gonna be honest, topping the Holocaust is gonna be pretty tough. You got pretty dang close. It was the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. I really would like to know how you top the Holocaust, because that was pretty bad. I mean, that's kind of like when people think of bad stuff that's happened in history, that's like the #1 thing that comes to mind. Like, if you ask someone what is the worst event in history, if they know what the Holocaust is, they will probably say the Holocaust. I feel like, I mean, this has got to be pretty damn bad. From there, they decided to use the school as a kind of staging ground. They planned to sequester the students here, where they would live out the rest of their lives. But why would the Hope's Peak administrators want to shut everyone in like that? And what could this tragic event have possibly been? In a flash, Kyoko had typed their questions into the computer, and the answer we got was, "Sorry, I don't know. If that information was ever on this computer, it's gone now. Totally useless. I'm sorry." And that's all he said. Then, is this really the end? We get halfway through the answer and that's it? It would appear so. Disappointing. Oh, wait. There's one other thing I forgot to mention. I think it might be important. I believe it has to do with the mastermind. The mastermind? Kyoko's fingers move even faster than they had so far. Did you figure out the mastermind's identity? No, that I still don't know. But I did find a clue, I think. The one leading the Hope's Peak staff, the one who finalized the plan to isolate you, was the Hope's Peak headmaster. Makes enough sense. So that same person may very well be the mastermind who planned this all out. And according to the files, the headmaster is a man in his late 30s. Okay. The headmaster, man? It seems possible, even likely, that he's somewhere in this school right now. The headmaster is here in the school? We've never seen Kyoko scared like that. Then that's gotta be the mastermind. I mean, Monokuma's been calling himself the headmaster, right? Which makes the real headmaster that much more suspicious. But if we break down the door to his room, we're dead, right? So what are we supposed to do? I'll find a way. We've never seen Kyoko worried like this. Huh? No matter what it takes, I will find the headmaster. No matter the cost. Victory at all costs. Kyoko, what's going on? I can't explain why. I just know that I have to find him. She has to? Kyoko, what's going on with you? When she heard about the headmaster, her reaction was almost violent. We should see if Alter Ego has any more information. That seemed to be her attempt to regain her composure, and she started typing again. Did you learn anything else? I'm sorry, that's everything I found. All the information on this laptop seems to be pretty old, so that's all I can do from here. I'm really sorry. Then it really is all over. Wait, Alter Ego seems to have more to say. Well, it's kind of a different topic, but I was wondering about something. So I believe what Chihiro Alter Ego has learned is basically there was some awful, like, horrific, worse than the Holocaust event a year ago that caused Hope's Peak to shut down. So all the staff decided to, for some reason, to turn the school into a place for the students to be, like, kept their whole lives. And the headmaster seems to be the mastermind. Allegedly, they're a man in their late 30s, and they might be somewhere in the school right now. Kind of a different topic, but I was wondering about something. I haven't seen Celeste, Hifumi, or Taka since yesterday. Ooh. Yeah, about that. The only sound was the flat, precise clicking of keys as Kyoko typed. They're all dead. What? I see. Certainly I knew that was a possibility, but it really happened. Oh. He always says sorry. He says sorry way too much. Way too much. I don't like it. There's no point in me getting depressed over things I can't do anything about. Well then, I guess that's it. That's it. A simple phrase that held so much meaning. She began typing again. You've done your job. Thank you. I'm done? I guess I am, huh? Then maybe I'll take a little rest. I'm kind of tired. Have we had this laptop plugged up? I've just realized. Come on, gotta charge it. Goodbye, everyone. See you later. With that, the laptop entered sleep mode. So Alter Ego did everything he could. We won't have to talk to him all that much anymore. I feel kind of sorry for him. You feel sorry? But he's just a computer program, right? I know, but still, he did everything he could for us, you know? I mean, yeah, it did, but that's like what a computer program is designed to do. You don't tell a computer good job every time you shut it down, do you? Well, no. But when we talked to Alter Ego, I guess I just didn't see it that way. I know what you mean. I feel the same. Hey, come on, it's just a program. You can't tell the difference between a program and a friend, right? But you know, what's the difference between us and that program, really? Huh? We're not even an hour into stream. My throat should not feel anything just yet. I started thinking about how you would differentiate a person from an AI. Alter Ego isn't human, I know that. It's just a program running on a computer. But at the same time, I couldn't help but think of him as our friend. Yeah, he's no different from us. He's still our friend. It's fine. It's fine. This is before the clankers of today. Alter Ego is not a clanker. It's fine. I think maybe I understand where you're coming from. Then there's no problem calling him a friend. After all, the more friends the merrier, right? Check this out. Friendship has no survival value. Instead, it gives value to survival. I don't know if I agree with the first half of that, but I like the second half. I appreciate the effort. Don't so anyway that. It's a totally smart and cool thing that I quoted from I don't remember where. Anyway, there's nothing more Alter Ego can do to help us. As such, his role in this is over. Am I wrong about that? No, but... And frankly, I question the ease with which you describe who is and isn't your friend. Do you really mean that? The story's gotten off track. We should go over what Alter Ego said one more time. Yeah, good idea. What was with that Hope's Peak staff thing? Why are they making us kill each other? Alter Ego said that what happened 1 year ago is what started everything. Yeah, he said it was the biggest, most awful, most hopeless event in human history, right? Most tragic. That must have been a huge incident, whatever it was. But did something like that really happen a year ago? I feel like you should have heard about that in the news. I don't remember anything happened that you could describe that way. What about you guys? I don't really watch the news, so... Sorry, nothing comes to mind. That event led to the closing of Hope's Peak. If nothing else, it must have some kind of connection to this school. Maybe all the students were killed or something! That kind of catastrophe would have been all over the news. At least one of us would remember that. Then, maybe they covered it up! That would explain why none of us knew that the school had been shut down. Totally covering up something like that. I suppose it's not entirely impossible. What's wrong with our government? Our taxes pay their salaries. They should be handling stuff like that. Maybe, but right now there's only one path open to us. We have to find the headmaster of Hope's Peak Academy. We have to find him and make him tell us everything. As long as we can get our hands on him, I think. Kyoko. When she said headmaster, I got that feeling again. But even that is a problem not so easily solved. Yeah, you're right. Well, our business here is done, so for now we should get out of here. Oh yeah, good idea. Then oh, you're still here. Is it really that dusty? Wait, I mean... Oh no, I'm not waiting anymore. I'm not guarding it. Byakuya's gonna be so mad at me. Let's avoid getting involved any further. Good call. But as we left the dressing room, someone was there waiting for us. Byakuya? Monokuma? Monokuma? My heart is pounding away. It's pounding with anger! You're not still mad about the whole breaking into the headmaster's room thing, are you? He fears for his life. Oh, that little matter doesn't matter even a little. I'm a little jealous of you guys enjoying an indecent mixed bath, but that doesn't matter either. It's building. I feel it building. My head's about to boil over with rage. Don't get so angry. Here, let me help center your chakra. Thank you. Etch this on the walls of your brain, okay? When you do something to me, I do it right back. An eye for an eye, a fang for a fang. Fang for a fang? Be careful. You just changed the incantation of devastation. No, it's just a saying. Oh, I see. But what's he talking about? Because we keep secrets from him? Is he keeping secrets from us? I mean, he's already keeping plenty of secrets from us. Sakura? Oh shoot, it's nighttime. He just gets really angry and then says, when you do something to me, I do it right back. An eye for an eye. Interesting. So, it's nighttime. What does everyone want to do? Celeste was the one who suggested our nighttime rule, but she's gone now. And it really has never meant anything. I think we should still avoid being out at nighttime. I know it'll make me feel better that way. I agree. Very well then. In that case, time for bed. So everyone headed back to their rooms. Monokuma's parting words left me feeling anxious the rest of the night. Oh? Are we up at night? Once I was back in my room, I got lost in thought. Celeste mention! What we learned from Alter Ego kept on spinning around and round in my mind. The administrators of Hope's Peak had planned all of this. They did it because of the tragedy which had happened a year before. And apparently the headmaster is the one behind it all. The mastermind. All these mysteries make me worried. But I still have to try and unravel them, bit by bit. Byakuya's father? I don't know, I'm just throwing that out there. Because Byakuya's father doesn't sound too different from him, I think. I forget if he actually ever said anything about his family, or if I'm just making that up. I'm sure the road will be long and tough, but I don't have any other choice. Let's talk a bit about where I was at before I became a bear. At first, I was a total boss. I just had no idea what I should become. A lady in our tech support department suggested I try being a shrimp. She was like, oh, the company's been trying to push for this forever. It's a really incredible offer. But as she laid out all the details, it turned out it wasn't a tiger pond like I'd hoped, but a little popcorn shrimp. That's totally tiny. I would have been the world's smallest mascot. I like eating shrimp. I don't want to become one myself. Plus, someone might come along and step on me. So then the lady totally started laughing at me. She was like, you think we can do a tiger prawn on our budget? So ultimately, I decided to become a bear instead. Fascinating. He wanted to be a shrimp. But he didn't get to be a big shrimp. He was a small shrimp. A world without shrimp? That sounds miserable. Togami. I don't know why I felt like calling him by his last name. As I entered the dining hall, the first thing I saw was her. Kyoko? Toko? What are you staring at? Oh, Toko? What, you think your eyes will rot just by looking at me? Fine, then don't look at me. If you insist, then I won't. I think he's just surprised to see you at the breakfast meeting is all. I was. Indeed, it's been quite a while since you joined us. Yeah, what made you change your mind? Byakuya said he likes a girl to have some meat on her bones, so I'm gonna start eating. I'm gonna force it down into my stomach. I refuse to lose. I wouldn't do that if I were you. Well, other than that, it looks like Kyoko wasn't here. Oh, she said she'd come by later. Later? Yeah, after you leave, I figured. She's not even trying to hide it anymore. I know I said I wanted you to show some backbone, but you didn't need to show her that much. You're dirty, Makoto. Dirty. President Dirty of Dirtlandia. You don't understand. You're the type who takes the stairs of love 3 steps at a time, aren't you? I'm telling you, it's not like that. Just shut up already, Hina. You've been running your filthy mouth like that all morning. Filthy? Me? Don't make me repeat myself. I'm not filthy. It's no use denying it. We can all see how disgusting you are. Shut up. Shut up. What? Hey, knock it off. I can't deal with dirty stuff like that. I'm not reading this. I would like you to stop. I would really like you to stop. So, would you rather have your black eye on the left or the right? Hey, sorry. Thank you, Sakura. You even managed to shut Toko up. Let's leave Toko alone. She's gone a little funny from all her pent-up frustration. Pent-up something. Anyway, you and Kyoko need to make up already, you know? Yeah, I know. I mean, of course I want things to get better as soon as possible. But with everything that's been going on, I haven't had a chance to talk to her about what I saw. You had a chance in the music room, but you didn't let me take it. Before anything, I need to talk to Sakura about it. Sakura will not take the Hina slander. Hell no. Sorry. Don't hit me. If you want to hit someone, hit Master. Oh, please let me watch you hit him. I think it's best if I stay far away from her. Let's go over to Hagakure. Cheer up, man. It's not a big deal if a girl doesn't like you. It's better than having one sue ya, like I did. Jeez, Hiro, you've lived a pretty brutal life. Hiro has some crazy backstory. Like, sometimes it's like, yeah, that was low-key deserved. You're kind of a dumbass. But then sometimes like, oh shit, your father burned the house down. I just don't know how to react. I'm not trying to leave. I feel all dizzy. Looks like Hina had unexpected. I don't care. Sakura? What is it? Can you make some time later? I was hoping I could talk to you. Ah, now that Kyoko's dumped him, Makoto's trying to win Sakura's heart. Shut up! Makoto's what? Prime Minister Wild Beast of Beastopia? Why is this happening to me? Can our talk wait till tomorrow? I'd like to get some rest today. For some reason, I've been feeling worn down these last few days. Huh? Are you sick? Did you get hurt? No, nothing serious. I've just had some minor aches and pains. Was it from your fight with Monokuma, perhaps? It must be because of that battle. Dude, I was so excited. He was saying there was like this superhuman battle going, and then we saw them do flying kicks, and that was it. I was like, oh, I want to watch a whole fight scene. What are these guys on about, bro? I don't know. I'm trying to stay away from it. It must be pretty bad if you have to go rest. You sure that you're okay? I'm sure a protein shake and some sleep will get me back on my feet. That's true. Protein is good for all kinds of stuff. You guys like worship protein. It's like your god or something. Makoto, I don't know what it is you want to talk to Sakura about, but save it till tomorrow. She's in pain. Yeah, I got it. Sorry. Well, for now, let's eat. Eat? I'm kind of nervous. Don't even ask, Hagakure, because I don't usually eat in front of other people. Ever since I was a kid, I'd eat by myself. Good. I would thank you if I was your parents. If I had to eat around you, if I had to be around you. What about your family? What about your family? Oh, well, yeah. I used to live with my dad, my mom, and my mom. You had 2 moms? What? That's just how things were, Slay. That's... Oh, come on, Hagakure. Just let it go. You're asking for trouble getting involved with her more than you have to. How dare you speak to me like that with your disgusting mouth of yours? Stop saying stuff like that. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and eat. If I don't, Kyoko will never show up. Pretty miserable situation, man. I scarfed down breakfast as fast as I could and immediately headed back to my room. Alright. I'm gonna do a crazy move. I was gonna do this anyway, but especially since I can't talk to Sakura. That's probably... No, that's Sakura. That makes more sense. I'm gonna go talk to Yasuhiro. Because as I've mentioned before, he has really grown on me. I kind of want to talk to him more. Now, this might change quite quickly after talking to him for any significant amount of time. I might go crazy if he keeps talking about ghosts and crystal balls and stuff, but I'm gonna give him a chance. And then we'll talk to Hina, who we know we love. Did you need something, Makoto? It better not be my life. Don't kill me. Afterlife, protect me. Makoto, kill someone else if you must, but don't kill me. Should I? Hiro, you're already making me question this, but sure. Well then, why don't we have a heated discussion about that. I learned all about Hiro's theories on the origins of the universe. Hiro and I grew a little closer today. Do I like Hiro enough for that? Sure. I'll do it once, because I'm probably not going to talk to him a bunch. Do I have anything I think he would like? I'll try and guess something myself. If there's nothing obvious, I may be asking for help again. The globe, maybe? Yeah, I'm really not quite sure. Oh, I did not know that. Now I definitely want to. Please help. The globe, I was right. The arrowhead as well. That makes sense. Thank you. The arrowhead's pretty cool. Oh, yeah, reading the description. They say getting pierced by it will give... Getting pierced by an arrow to give you the power to see some sort of magic creature? Like the stand arrow from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure? Okay, unironically, one of two things has happened here. Either A, this is... Like, A, these are both JoJo and this are based on something else that I don't know about. Or B, this is just a JoJo reference. I say it's a JoJo reference. Gwa! Such a mysterious power. This is a true blue O part. Or double O part? I don't know. Makoto, the dawn of a new era draws near. Seeing Hiro so pleased with something I gave him makes me happy. Hey, Makoto, you know what I think? You and me meeting like this wasn't a coincidence. So I've got some good news for you. I'm going to give you a psychic reading at a huge discount. A discount? Normally it's $1,000 for 2 hours. But for you, let's call it $900. That's only a $100 discount, and even then it's way too expensive. Hey, come on, you should count yourself lucky that the ultimate clairvoyant is willing to tell your future. So are you right pretty often? I sure am. At the bare minimum, I've got a 20% chance of accuracy. 20%? That sounds pretty sketchy. He's honest, though. For real? Don't make that face. Didn't you hear what I said? 20% of the time, I'm right every time. That includes natural disasters, election results, you name it. Election results? Yeah, no wonder he got sued. How would you right 20% of the time on election results? I mean, I don't know. At least in the US, it's always just 2 people for each position, usually. And, you know, it's kind of hard to be right 20% of the time. You should be right 50% of the time, roundabout. Don't you realize how amazing that is? Okay, fine. I'll give you a special trial run. After all, I've already seen what the future has in store for you. What? When did you see it? Hehehe. You won't believe what I saw. It would appear that the mother of your children and the mother of my children are the same woman? Huh? Huh? So either she's gonna get with one of us and then divorce us. She's going to, and then get with the other one. She's going to cheat on one of us with the other, or we're going to have a threesome. And I don't know if I like any of those outcomes. I refuse, denied, don't like it. Doesn't matter if you don't like it, that's just the way it is. You know, it's a 20% chance. 20% accuracy, you said? At least. I pray to everything holy that you're wrong. Please be wrong. Now then, since that was a special trial run, I'm afraid I can't apply the discount. That'll be $1,000, please. Don't worry, you can pay me after we get out of here. Wait, hold on. But there's no way you're gonna be right? If you like, I can do a reading right now to see whether my reading was right or not. Naturally, additional fees will apply. Think about it, okay? Let me know as soon as you're ready for my services. Haha. Oh, he's gone. Do I have enough in my bank account to take another crack at it? No, I can't bring myself to pay for something like that. I could see how people could fall into that kind of cycle, though. That was close. Please, whoever's listening, I'm begging you. Whatever else happens, don't let him be right. What on earth was added to his report card? I passed him. I totally passed him. Brain did not work. I'm the ultimate clairvoyant. 20% success rate right here, minimum. A mere $1,000 an hour, step right up. Skills lost in thought. Well, that was fun, Hero. I'm never spending time with you again. You're a psycho. You're a scammer and a psycho. I want to go gambling. Gambling. Alright, Monokuma. Just one for now. That's a repeat. I think all of these have been repeats, I think. That one definitely is. Oh. Let's go. Cocaine. How many was that? I don't know, I wasn't counting. Like 7? Tumbleweed. I think that one was new. Is there any... I don't know how to tell if it's new or not. I think you can tell when the repeat percent goes up. That was... I don't know how many. I should really be keeping track. We'll keep going with 10 coins. That one's cool. That's one Yasuhiro likes. $12. Oh no, my sack fell on the floor. Lucky. I didn't just eat the one that was on the floor, by the way. This is the one that fell on the floor. I had two in my hand. I didn't just eat something off the floor. I'm past the days of the 5-second rule. I'm well past that. Da da. Da 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 da. Love the song. That's cute. It's new. Repeat. I feel like I'm getting way too many repeats. Let's just try putting one in. Repeat. I think that's new. It's like 50% isn't even that bad. That means I'm gonna get a new one every 2 coins. So it doesn't really make any sense to spend a bunch, actually. Repeat. This is thrilling content, guys. Look, I want an opportunity to rest my voice. Let me have it. Cocaine. This is thrilling content. Just going one at a time. I don't know, I think we're reaching the point where it's actually worth it to put in more than 1 coin now. No. Gamble. Can we date the Mono machine? Now I'll put in like 10. This isn't date everything, so I don't think so. Oh, I want to go gambling. Oh my gosh. I have to put in 20 just to get it below 50%. That's brutal. Da-da. Da-da-da-da-da. And it's just a repeat anyway. Do I just put in all my coins for a 27% repeat chance? No. Don't get going. I should have just held up. Even 10 coins is a 60% chance. Yeah, 1 coin is hardly viable at this point. I'm well aware, by the way, that you can only see the second digit of the number. I am aware of that. That's why I keep glancing up occasionally to look at the TV, like, hold on, how many am I at? Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Ah, it's a repeat! Ah! Alright, all in. All in! Heh, I got a new one. Repeat percent is 72% to start with. That's crazy. Alright, mono machine. Farewell. Yes, no, do leave. Actually, no, just go to the map. It's Hina time. The fun music during this part of the game always freaks me out a little. Like when we're just doing free time. It's like people died 2 days ago. Three of them, but okay. Yay, Hina! We love her. Each and every person has to do their job. The cooperation of each player is true teamwork. That's a quote from the famous rugby player Yuji Matsuo. We gotta do the same thing. Cooperate so we can survive. Yes. Yeah. Yes, definitely. Okay, I'm gonna check the list that I kept. I'm cheating. I think, yeah, we got another water lover. I think that's gonna be her 3rd one, but sure. The thing is, it says it increases swimming speed by like 10%. If she has 3 of them, does it increase it by 30? That's not what I thought you meant, Hina. Hey, Makoto? I'm so tired. Yeah, you look pretty tired. What happened? I woke up earlier than normal this morning, so I decided to do a push-up, sit-up, squat set. I ended up doing 1,000 of each. Okay, Saitama. One Punch Woman over here. Well, that would explain it. Tired. So tired. I want something sweet. I want those things you get when you mix flour, sugar, butter, eggs, then deep fry them. The questions in this game are so freaking weird. Because why do you know, like, all of the ingredients and how to make it, but not what it's called? This isn't how people talk. Deep fry them. It's gotta be churros, right? Because you don't deep fry cookies and donuts. Why are you talking like this? Just say, no, I meant cookies, or something like that. Do you deep fry donuts? Because it's not cookies. You bake cookies. Don't tell anyone, but there's actually a bunch of frozen donuts in the warehouse. This is how I speak. Yeah, but British is like a weird language. It doesn't make any sense. So you're like the outlier. Throw those in the microwave for a few seconds and just imagine. Imagine the warm chewiness of that donut. You know what I'm saying, right? You'd eat the crap out of that, right? You really do love donuts, huh? Is there anyone who doesn't? Who on earth? No, who in the whole universe can say they hate donuts? Think about the sensation of biting into a donut. First, the sweetness floods your mouth, then the soft dough cushions you. Next, you get that hint of egg and butter, right? Your whole body starts to melt. You feel like you're falling into the center of the donut itself. When people talk about the donut effective, that's what they're talking about. That's absolutely not true. Lame-o. I can't take it anymore. I'm drooling like Niagara Falls over here. Get out of my way, Makoto, or I got an uppercut with your name on it. I'm not in the way. Wait for me, god of donuts. That is so valid, Hina. That's so valid, Melons. Donuts are the best. Almost before she was done talking, Hina took off like a bat out of hell. Whenever I'm around her, I feel I'm soaking in the essence of human vitality. Hina's report card has been updated. Updated with what? Everyone's interactions are so different, because some people it's like, I have this intense backstory where I'm trying to beat the strongest underground fighter in the world with his dirty techniques and my pure strength, and it's so intense and stuff. And then Hina's like, donuts! When you run out of energy, you need sugar. That's why I love donuts. And so does the world. No, the entire universe. Donuts are the lifeblood of humanity. Right? Max SP +1. Oh? He made a special announcement to ask us to come to the gym? He sounded pretty serious about it, too. I kind of wanted... I was like, okay, this is going to be perfect. We'll talk to Sakura tomorrow, and I'll take a quick stream break before then. I don't really want to do that when he's asking us to gather in the gym. But I am going to do that. But it'll be short, and I might take another mini break. I don't know. I'm looking for this to be, like, at most a 3-hour stream. Probably closer to 2.5 is more likely. So I'm going to take a short break. Probably the only one this stream, since it will be a short one. We're back. How you like the new Scott Pilgrim songs in the stream transition music playlist? I think there's like 2. That and Gideon's boss theme, which I think is the only like actual like boss fight theme in there, but I really wanted to add it because it's really, really good. I will turn the game up a bit. Thank you, Meons. That is hopefully good. Just tell if not, although obviously it'll be very quiet right now because it's just eerie music. And to the gym we go. I'm assuming Monokuma has our next motive for us. I feel like this one's got to be a little more interesting because last time it was just $10 million, which I find very amusing. Why, hello there. You're the last one. Everyone else is already inside. Aren't you gonna go in? I have a bad feeling about this. More than just a feeling, probably. Monokuma did call us all together after all. Sakura? Makoto. If something happens to me, Hina. Huh? Tell Hina I love her. No, never mind. I'm... Who'd ever believe in someone who doesn't believe in themselves? Sakura? I'm strange. Is Monokuma gonna spill about Sakura? Everyone must have heard the announcement, and once we were all gathered in the gym, it began. What began? Yuri! Hello, Monokuma. Okay, let's get the show on the road. You're about to give us your next motive presentation, aren't you? Got us all together to present another motive, right? Is he right? We have to go through this again? Not again! I can't take it anymore! I'm impressed by your level of dismay. You finally see just how low on the totem pole of life you really are. No, 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 no. No, 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 no! That's not it at all. We're not here to talk about motive. The reason I gathered you all here is so that I could get rid of my grudge. Your grudge? We have a grudge against you, of course, but I don't recall you ever having a grudge against us. I told you yesterday, didn't I? An eye for an eye, a fang for a fang. Stop beating around the bush. Just tell us what you're talking about. Even Byakuya doesn't understand it, which makes me feel better about myself, because I don't know. Well, Byakuya, you've already told everyone how one of you may be working as a spy for me, right? Yeah, so what about it? Well, today I'd like to tell you about that spy. What? So guess what? The spy is actually Sakura Ogami! He just came out and said it! He said it so openly, it made it sound like it wasn't that big a deal. Even though he just revealed a huge secret. What did you just say? He said the spy is Sakura. What are you talking about? There's no way Sakura's a spy. Right, Sakura? Sakura? And I might just make Sakura fulfill the promise she made sometime soon. And if she doesn't, I can't be responsible for what might happen to that hostage of mine. Is he gonna try and manipulate Sakura into committing a murder? Anyway, that's all I wanted to say. What you guys choose to do with that information is up to you. Roast her, boil her, kill her, don't kill her, whatever. Boo-hoo. Either way, I can't wait. And just like that, he was gone. Finally, I understood what he had been talking about. An eye for an eye, a fang for a fang. In other words, betrayal would be met with betrayal. So, what does this mean? Is it true? Has Ogre really been spying on us for the mastermind? What are you saying? There's no way. But that is what the stuffed animal said, right? Well, he's wrong. There's just no way. Well, Sakura, if he's wrong, all you have to do is tell us. I'm sorry I didn't tell you earlier. What? Then he was being serious for serious? Ogre's been working for the mastermind? I'm sorry. So you've been lying to us all this time? I don't want to hear that from you. It's not true. Sakura was probably being controlled. He did say something about a hostage. There's got to be some reason. She didn't have a choice. She was just forced to do it. Yeah, I'm sure Hina's right. The mastermind probably threatened her somehow, and Sakura had no choice but to do what she was told. What? You're talking like you know that for a fact. Because I do know it for a fact. Because I saw it. I saw Sakura and Monokuma fighting, and that's where I heard it. Monokuma mentioned a hostage a second ago, right? And during their fight, I heard Sakura say she decided to fight against the mastermind. You saw that? The mastermind took a hostage, so you were forced to swear loyalty to them, right? But in the end, you made up your mind to betray them. Which means Sakura isn't our enemy. She's a friend who we can trust without question. Is that it? Ridiculous. Do you live in some sort of alternate reality fairy tale? She was the mastermind's tool. You absolutely cannot trust somebody like that. He's right. We can't just believe whatever she says. How can we even be sure she really did betray the mastermind? Maybe this is a double bluff and she's still doing exactly what they want. Sakura would never do that. Okay, then Sakura, if you really have cut ties with the mastermind, tell us who they are. Well, sorry, I can't. Even I don't know that. You don't know? And that just makes you all the more suspicious. She's telling the truth. You have to believe her. Shut up. I'm not finished questioning her. Next question. What's this about a promise? What did the mastermind order you to do? I was told to kill one of my friends. It suddenly felt like the temperature in the room had dropped 20 degrees. The weight of those words. I see. So even now you've taken aim on our lives. You're wrong, I'm telling you. Sakura would never do that. You don't have to yell. We can hear you just fine. Don't you have an inside voice? It's because you're not listening to me. Please stop. You don't need to defend me anymore. I have to take full responsibility for this. How do you intend to do that? By destroying the mastermind. What? I'm going to challenge them. Even if that means we both go down, I will defeat them. That is how I intend to take responsibility. Hold on. What do you mean if you both go down? Hina, I'm sorry I didn't tell you about this. What? I didn't know what to do. I went back and forth about confiding in you again and again. Hina, #1 Sakura defender she is. But I was scared. I thought if I told you, you might think less of me. Sakura! Sakura turned away from us and left the gym. And then... You really had to do this right before midnight. Well, it's nighttime. We should all go to bed. Hold on. This whole thing with Sakura is over. She's our enemy. There's nothing more to discuss. No, Sakura's not our enemy. It's still quiet? Damn. I was worried that would be too much. There we go. See how that is. Oh. The one time I don't double check that the audio is all hooked up right before the stream starts. I'm like, oh, I've double checked it before like all of my streams lately and it's always been fine. It's always, all the sources have been hooked up to the right audio outputs. They've all been fine. I don't need to bother checking it for this stream. And then this is the one time I don't check it, and my Switch audio source is hooked up to my microphone, so I was just coming in twice, and there wasn't any Switch audio this whole time. Cool. 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 Why doesn't anyone understand her?
What?
What is it you think you understand? You didn't even know who she really was.
What is this?
That's...
Calm down.
Let it go for now, Hina. Talking about it isn't going to help anything.
Why?
But...
Anyway,
go to your room, cool down, and we can continue this discussion tomorrow. It was the worst. The mood at the end of the night was just the worst. Being in such an awful mood, we were honestly glad the day was over. Sakura is the spy. She's the traitor. Byakuya said Sakura is our enemy, but he's wrong. She's not my enemy. She's my friend without a doubt. But what can I do? What can I do to make everyone believe in Sakura? How... This will probably be the last in-game day. As long as you're human, there will always come a point where you wish you could do things differently. Even a baseball player in the major leagues. Even a soccer player touring Europe. Even a famous singer who started her career as a backup dancer on a sketch comedy show. She makes a brilliant debut, but instead of going for more, she marries some third-rate actor and retires. Every human has regrets, has things they like to go back and change.
But I don't, 'cause I'm a bear!
That was enlightening. Bears don't have regrets.
Good morning, everyone! It is now 7 a.m. and nighttime is officially over. Time to rise and shine! Get ready to greet another beautiful day!
I'm worried about Sakura. I need to hurry up and get to the dining hall. 'Cause I'm a bear! Hello, Kyoko Kirigiri. Kyoko, good morning. Damn. She's not here. Makoto, are you okay? Huh? What do you mean? You were late, so worried about you. What a dullard. Byakuya's here.
What the heck?
They're taking refuge here. Refuge? Don't make that stupid face. We have to protect ourselves against the Mastermind's tool. The Mastermind's... You talking about Sakura? That's when I finally noticed. The only one that wasn't in the dining hall was Sakura. Huh? Where is Sakura?
Stop talking.
All I know is, if she were here, I wouldn't be. The only reason I went out of my way to join the rest of you was as a safeguard against that threat. Threat?
What is this?
Why? Why do you hate her so much?
Naturally.
Isn't it obvious? Because this makes things unfair. Unfair? The game should be fair to all players. The existence of a spy for the Mastermind upsets that balance.
What the heck?
That's a stupid reason.
What did you
Stupid. This is a life or death game, is it
That's
not?
terrible.
It is stupid. You're a stupid idiot.
hey,
Before you get too far into your argument, maybe you should stop and think things through. Why did the Mastermind reveal that Sakura was the spy to us?
What the heck?
They were getting revenge on her, right? Like Monokuma said, an eye for an eye.
however,
That may be part of it, but it's not the whole picture. Revealing that fact was also meant to serve as the next motive the Mastermind wanted to give us. The chaos and confusion born from suspicion, the hatred.
in
In other words, this right here, the fighting, the bickering, is the trap they laid for us. Knowing that, will you stand here and argue like children?
But
That's not what I'm trying to do. It's just... I mean, how can I get you guys to believe in Sakura again? If she really can't beat the Mastermind like she said, that'd go a long way in my mind.
dang.
Idiot, we'd really ask her to do something so dangerous? What if something terrible happens to her? It wouldn't matter. What? If Sakura were to die, that's one less person for the Mastermind to control. I have no problem with that. Hold on, Byakuya! In fact, if she did die, that would settle this entire issue, wouldn't it? It would put the whole problem to rest.
What the hell?
You disgust me. You're a monster. To say something like that, it should have been you. You should have been the one to die.
What?
I should have died?
Interesting.
Then are you planning to take care of that yourself? Go ahead. Try it if you dare. That's how it works here, after all.
What is
You
this?
think I can't do it? Hina, calm down.
That's right.
This is exactly what the mastermind wants, and it's what Sakura doesn't want. She is slaying, but I just hope she doesn't literally do that. What's wrong? Lost your nerve? I'm leaving. I'll be in my room. Trembling with anger, Hina ran off. That stupid cow. How dare she? She should die 1,000 deaths. No, 1,000,000. So she was just another hysterical little girl. Hardly worth my attention.
Just a second.
It's what other people call having feelings, Byakuya, and all you can do is mock them for it. What's wrong with that?
Hey,
A friendly word of warning. Someday that attitude is going to come back and bite you. Hard.
I don't have time to play.
I will happily elude its attempts. So, you know, how about we, eat? Or maybe now's not a good time.
You know?
I appreciate you trying, Yasuhiro, I really do. Without a word, each of us left the dining hall. We headed back to our rooms, one by one. Doom, 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 doom. We're all gonna die here, and we're all fighting, but it's okay. So, what should I do today? It's all friendly, happy times. Who the hell even is there? Sakura and Hina aren't in their rooms. Kyoko's not gonna want to talk to us. Sakura and Hina aren't together for once. Didn't want to do that.
I'm sorry.
I'm not sure I'm ready to open up just yet. Maybe if you create the right opportunity. Yes.
I see.
Even if I don't feel like talking, you'll still stand by me. I still don't understand you, Makoto. Without saying a word, I stood by Sakura. Sakura and I grew a little closer today. Yes. What would I like to give her? I know I have the rose and vitro. Let's try and find that. They separated my Yuri. They did. Oh, I don't have that. Thought I did. Haha. You know, I'm not quite sure why, but somehow you remind me of him. The strongest guy?
I'm sorry.
Sorry, forget I said that. I'm just talking to myself. Anyway, I feel a little better now. Thank you. Seeing Sakura so Yep. And that's it. That is okay. You know who's next. They're together now.
Sorry.
Listen, I'm really sorry, but I kind of want to be alone right now. You're right next to Sakura, but okay. Fair enough.
I'm sorry.
I appreciate the thought, but I'd like to be alone right now. I need time to myself to think. Although that's one skill I haven't developed too much. They want to be alone together. I'll let you two get back to kissing. It's not my business. No, they're probably not kissing. They're probably having a deep, introspective conversation about trust and friendship. I'll try talking to Kyoko. If she's in here... Probably not talking to Alter Ego. check on him real quick. They want to be alone together. Go away. She won't even look at me. Okay, you're not giving us a lot of options. I kind of want to go see what's up with Byakuya. I don't know. As much as I don't want to hang out with the guy, part of me also does. Is he in the library? No. Oh, he's over here. I don't care. I do care. Gambling. Sakura and Hina. Finally, some action. Things are starting to become interesting.
What do you want?
Oh, I didn't see you standing there. Did you need something? I'm so surprised that free time with Byakuya is even an option, because he's like the you know, I know he's like the nicest person ever, but I know it's sad. I'm mad at Makoto for that, I'll tell you what. I'm more mad at anything. He didn't even let me pick the option for him, stupid idiot.
That's fine.
Fine. I don't mind allowing you to indulge in my attention. I hope you appreciate this. I spent some time with Byakuya. Byakuya and I grew a little closer today. I actually have a pretty good idea of what to give him. I have something in mind. The second button? What's the first one? Haha. You bastard! How'd you get your hands on this? Even the collective force of the entire Togami Corporation wouldn't be enough to obtain this gem. Gambling.
Naturally.
I'm going to hold on to this. Seeing Byakuya so pleased for something I gave him makes me happy. I have a question for you. You do?
That's right.
Something's been bothering me for a while now, and I can't take it anymore. So to answer my question, I need you to explain to me what exactly your ultimate lucky student title means. Oh well, I don't totally get it myself, but what I do know is that I was picked at random from a pool of normal students.
So in other words,
So you just got into Hope's Peak by blind luck. I see. Well, that answers my question. What was the question? How a commoner like you, with absolutely no unique talents or abilities, could get into this school. Oh, I forgot to mention boring. How a boring, untalented, utterly generic commoner got in. Boring? Generic? Did you really have to list all that off? But it's the truth. Maybe compared to you, the ultimate affluent progenian, whatever. But even I, you seem to think it's merely an issue of title. But make no mistake, my lineage, intelligence, figure, athletic ability. Okay, I want to see you do a swimming competition against Hina. I want to see how much you can bench compared to Sakura. I want to see you try and get in a fist fight with Mondo. I want to see these things happen. I want to see them happen and see how they go. So nice, truly.
in other words,
Which is to say, I am the ultimate perfection. Feel free to begin calling me that, in fact. He's really taking this to the extreme. You, who have nothing, I, who have everything. We are living proof that all are not created equal. You have my pity, Makoto. Life can be very cruel indeed. And because I pity you so much, perhaps someday I'll allow you to hear my tale of glory. Consider it a blessing, a gift from me to you, to allow you to bask in my glory. Shut the fuck up, bro. I am so tired of listening to you yap. Having finished his mean-spirited lecture, Byakuya left me standing there in silence. I learned one thing about Byakuya today. Anytime I talk to him, I need to be prepared for extreme psychological trauma. Shit. Ultimate perfection. Cool and composed. New skill. I did my best to keep my spirit from shattering like glass and went back to my room.
This as such, so okay then.
I know I said today would be the last day, but I kind of want to see if something happens. I just keep wanting to tell myself, just one more night. Just one more night. Tonight feels uneasy. We still haven't settled things with Sakura. Everyone's in a terrible mood. I just hope nothing happens tonight. That makes me think something's gonna happen tonight. Bum, 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 bam. After I declined the offer to become a shrimp, the tech support lady just refused to drop the issue. Once the shrimp idea was dead, she came back suggesting I should become a crab instead. How much can one person love crustaceans? I said no, of course, and she shot back. Okay then, how about it make you extra special? You can be a crab that walks sideways and backwards. How's that any better? I don't want to go sideways or backwards. I want to go forward. I heard her annoyed sigh on the other end of the line. Then she said, "You just don't see the splendor of the crab. Haven't you ever heard the tale of the crab and the monkey? Of course I've heard of it. I know all about it. But so what? The crab beats the monkey, but it's just some legend. Hardly relevant to our greed-obsessed modern society. Sure, monkeys still show up in movies and stuff from time to time, but not crabs. Monkey-themed clothes are sweeping the fashion world, but the crab doesn't stand a chance, right? What I'm saying is, crabs have no place in today's high-speed world. Do your market research, lady." Which is why I chose the always popular bear image.
And that's the secret origin story of Monokuma.
The Danganronpa effect of one more day. I don't know, maybe just one more morning.
Good morning, everyone. Get ready.
I need to do something about Sakura. I'd better go to the dining hall and talk to the others about it one more time. One more morning, okay? One more morning. Who is screaming? Huh? Was that someone screaming? I think it came from the dining hall. Surely no one's dead. And if it is, I'm worried it's gonna be Sakura. Makoto, we got, okay, if it's Yasuhiro, genuinely my worry is just gone. It's just Yasuhiro, probably hallucinating some shit. We got a big problem, man. What's wrong? Look! Hiro's finger shook as he pointed.
Hina! Are you okay? What happened?
She killed her.
She's not dead.
Genocide Jill killed Hina!
No. No, she's alive.
You gotta be kidding!
No, she's not dead. Open your eyes. No way she's dead. Why? What happened? Well, Toko and Hina, just all of a sudden they were yelling and then they knocked the pepper off the table. And that led to a sneeze? Her giant wounds are a little too perfect, aren't they? That's not relevant! Shut up! I'm not actually gonna look at your collarbone.
Totally not adorable.
Anyway, you totally non-adorable boys, just get her out of my sight, okay? Or else I'll start cutting and cutting and indulging myself for who knows how long. Okay, then let's get Hina to the nurse's office. Come on, Hiro, help me. Sure thing. Wee woo, wee woo. Genocide Jill's abrasive laugh chased us out of the room as we carried Hina away. I don't like it when they call her Genocide Jack. We should be calling her Jill at this point. By the time I finished taking care of Hina's injury in the nurse's office, she seemed to have finally regained her composure.
Sorry.
Thank you. Are you sure you're feeling better? Yeah, it really was just a scratch. But still, that was super close. If I hadn't yelled out, you'd be dead right now. It's all thanks to me, you know. Yes, well, 1,000 thanks to you, sir. So sarcastic, that just makes you sound even more hostile. Whoops. Man, I couldn't believe it. I was positive I was about to see someone's life come to an end. If I ever saw something like that, I'd never be able to sleep again, which would suck. I love sleep. Yeah, never mind the person who actually died, right? Yasuhiro is a character. Hey, Hina? What the heck happened? Oh, we got into a fight. Let me guess. The fight was because of Sakura?
What?
At first, I tried to just ignore it. You let jerk buttholes get to you all the time, and you'll never have time to live your life. But she wouldn't let it go, so I just... Without thinking about it, I felt like I wanted to punch her like a dozen times.
You're serious?
A dozen punches isn't really without thinking. And when things got out of hand, Genocide Jill got let loose, right?
Sorry.
It's my own fault. But I just couldn't take it anymore. Because... Okay, Celeste. Because she was saying all these terrible things about my friend, you know? Before I knew it, Hina's eyes started welling up with tears. And just as the tears were on the brink of spilling over, the door to the nurse's office burst open. I thought it was going to fly off its hinges. And there she stood before us. She probably heard about the fight or something. Sakura! You're hurt. What happened?
Huh?
Oh, nothing. It's not a big deal. Makoto, Hiro, what's the meaning of this? We didn't do it. It was Genocide Jill. It's all that demented murderous fiend's fault. Because.
Damn.
Hurt Hina. Damn you. To leave me alone, but hurt her. What is this? What is this? I don't know if we've ever seen her that mad before. I'm okay, really. It's just a scratch.
No forgiveness.
Unforgivable. I can't forgive them. Hiro, if you want to hate someone, hate me. If you want to hurt someone, hurt me. I don't hate you exactly. Why? Somebody save me! Hiro nearly tripped over himself as he ran screaming out of the nurse's office. But just a second later, what's going on? What's all this noise about? Kyoko stood in the doorway of the nurse's office, taking Hiro's spot in the room.
It would seem...
I gather that something happened. Kyoko, please, you have to stop Sakura. You don't need to stop me. I'm okay. I'm not going to do anything. I'm drawing a line right here and now. Drawing a line? Goodbye. Is it like, you can hurt me, but not Sakura? I mean, not Hina? Wait, Sakura! Hina sprang into action, leaving the nurse's office to chase after Sakura. The only ones left were... Kyoko? Are you still mad? Foolish question. Yeah, I figured.
That's fine.
It's fine. Huh? About that issue we discussed earlier. It doesn't matter anymore. Then do you forgive me for not being able to talk about it?
In other words...
You could have told me about Sakura and Monokuma fighting, but you stayed quiet. You were only thinking of Sakura, and that's why you didn't tell me, right? You didn't want to confuse everyone until you could talk to her and be sure of what you saw. That's what you were thinking, and that's why you didn't tell me, right? Yeah. To think like that.
I wouldn't have expected such arrogance from you.
What? Because ultimately, that means you don't trust me. Well, no, that's not it. But if that's how you feel, I can't really change your mind. I'm sorry.
That's fine.
It's fine. I've already forgotten about it. Besides,
And
I may have overreacted. Huh? Anyway, it's over and done with. Like I said, let's just forget about it. Okay. Thank you.
Whew.
I want something else.
Whew.
What is it you want to talk to me about?
Indeed.
Actually, I'd like you to come somewhere with me. I have business there.
So...
Where? Just come with me and you'll find out. The
Shall
secret
we
room?
go?
She walked ahead in silence, and in silence I chased her. Eventually, we arrived. We're in here! I had a feeling we were setting the laptop aside a little too quickly. The dressing room? So there's something else you mentioned.
Indeed.
That's right. It has to do with alter ego. But you said we didn't need alter ego anymore.
Wrong.
I didn't say we didn't need him. I just said he had done his job. Besides, it's not that we need alter ego. He has business with us. Huh?
Right.
Alter ego asked me to bring others to come see him. Apparently he has something he wants to ask us. Alter ego wants to ask us something? Hello. Oh, so it's just the two of you? Kyoko and Makoto? Kyoko's fingers glided across the keyboard. Is 2 not enough? No, it's okay. 2 should be plenty. But what is it he wants to ask us? Let's find out, shall we? Kyoko typed in the question. What did you want to ask us? Oh yeah, so I'd like you to take me somewhere where you can connect me to the school network.
What?
Kyoko and I quickly glanced at each other. She replied, why? Well, you said my job was done, right? But to just stop here, saying I finished my work? I don't want that! I want to keep being helpful to everyone. I want to work as hard as everyone else so that we can all get out of here. Died in chapter 2, by the way. That's what Master would want too. So, to help everyone else, to solve the mystery of this school, the only way I can help you is if you connect me to the school's network. But if you did that, that's basically suicide. I'm positive the mastermind would find out about it. They'd find you and they'd... You agree, right, Kyoko? I realize how dangerous it is, but still, I have to. I'm scared, but I can handle it. I don't really understand why, but when I think about everyone else, my courage starts to grow. You might think I'm just some inhuman AI, but it's true. So, it's okay. If it's for the sake of everyone else, I won't be afraid. I couldn't help but get lost in that voice. It was just too committed, too admirable, too fragile.
Hey.
You remember what you asked before, Makoto. You asked what the difference is between a person and a program, right? Yeah?
Certainly.
When I talk to Alter Ego, I don't know. I have no idea how to answer that question. I think maybe that's a question even the program's creator can't answer. But I can say this.
Correct.
There's no question that Alter Ego is our friend. Kyoko. To be honest, I didn't want Alter Ego to push himself anymore. Because if we take any more risks, the mastermind really will notice it. But
Makoto.
let's do it, Makoto. Let's connect Alter Ego to the network. But
Hey.
he's our friend, so I want to take his feelings into consideration. And he says that he wants to fight alongside his friends.
Now,
If you were in his place, could you just sit by and do nothing in this situation? If you saw everyone else fighting and doing their best, could you just look the other way? Or would you stand up? Stand up tall next to everyone else and tell them you're their friend. Hey, are you guys fighting? If it's about me, please don't.
I want to believe in myself.
I want to be able to say, I know I can do this.
Leave it to me.
So please, let me try.
listen.
And besides, there's one place where the mastermind might not notice. One place?
That's right.
Remember? There's another place besides here where there's no surveillance camera. A room without a surveillance camera. A secret room. I definitely remember there was no surveillance camera in there. And I do believe you can connect to the network from there. I remember seeing an Ethernet port on the wall. However, just because there's no camera there, doesn't mean there's no danger. There's no way to be sure the mastermind isn't monitoring the network somehow. We'll also have to move Alter Ego, and the mastermind may spot us going into the secret room. If they pick up on any of this, then it's all over. You're right.
That's what we have to do.
Despite all that, I still think we need to try.
Correct.
Because that's our best chance of finding any new clues. Kyoko, in that case, will you let me carry him? There's no way you could hide him with what you're wearing, right? I don't know if that's true, but okay.
It's true.
Okay then, I'll leave it to you. Thank you.
So then,
Let's get started. It's gonna be a little cramped for you, Alter Ego. Bear with us, okay? We started packing him up right away. I closed the laptop and stuffed it underneath my jacket. It tickles! Shh, you can't talk right now. We're going to move you to another room. Until we get there, you have to be absolutely silent, okay? Understood. Your command has been implemented. Good. To have him react like a machine like that all of a sudden, I didn't know how to react.
Makoto.
In the secret room, there are a bunch of different cables in one of the desk drawers. So there might be a network cable in there,
However,
assuming the mastermind hasn't taken it already. Well, all we can do is go and check for
It's true.
ourselves. Agreed. Let's head to the secret room. Hello. Hey, Makoto?
Why?
Are you sure all the documents are gone? I refuse to believe you. Go and check again. What?
Listen to me.
Just hurry up and go. And make sure you don't run. And to make sure you don't run off, I'm gonna wait right here. Oh, I get it. She's acting. She was so forceful, I thought I'd made her mad again somehow.
Just a second.
Why are you just standing there? Hurry up and go. Okay, I'm going.
So then,
And be thorough. I'm counting on you. That was strange, but okay. Okay, first we have to find a network cable. According to Kyoko, there should be a bunch of cables in this drawer. Found it. This is a network cable, right? Now we just have to connect Alter Ego. I immediately got to work. I pulled out the laptop and connected it to the Ethernet port with the cable. And that should do it.
That's right.
Yeah, I think it worked.
Leave it to me.
Just leave the rest to me. I swear I'll find something. I might even be able to connect to the outside world. If I can, I'll see if I can call for help. So please just wait a little while longer. Just hold tight and put your faith in me. As I was about to leave, I decided to leave him with one last thing. No matter what, we're gonna get out of here. You and all the rest of us, as friends, and Byakuya, and Toko, who we are immediately turning into the police if she gets out of here alive. Friends? Even me? We love you, Alter Ego. Thank you, Makoto. You're a good robot. You're a good AI.
Makoto.
Well, I kind of thought I was going to get to look around there a little more, but okay. How'd it go? Well, it went okay, but all the documents were gone, just like I told you. My reply was an unintentional mix of acting and real feelings.
Correct.
I see. When there's nothing left for us here.
Goodbye.
Before I knew it, Kyoko was walking away. She wasn't acting anymore, that much was for sure. Kyoko!
What?
Yes? So, we're just gonna split up?
Why is that?
Of course, I have no reason to stay with you at this point. Well, maybe, but isn't that a little too direct? Should I hesitate and fumble for something to say? You're so high maintenance. But that's not what I meant. I just had more I wanted to talk to you about. Like, what are you gonna do about Sakura?
It's true.
Well, something has to be done, it's true.
However,
But the way things are right now, there's no way to persuade anyone. They don't have the mind to listen. Then what should we...
so...
If we can find some new clue, that would likely change the situation. That's all we can hope for right now. Which is why Alter
Correct.
Ego. All we can do is wait and believe in our friends. You're right. That's our only option. We just have to trust an Alter Ego. We parted ways and I headed back to my room. I'm kind of tired, so I lay down in bed. Maybe it was because of the stress of moving Alter Ego, but I was way more tired than I realized. So before long at all, I had completely dozed off. Huh? The sharp sound of the doorbell pierced my sleepy haze and pulled me back to the real world. Presumably Kyoko. Her or Sakura?
Makoto.
Makoto, get out here. Kyoko? What's going on? Hina just came to see me, and she was white as a ghost. It sounds like something's happened. What? As soon as I heard those words, my heart started to beat a little faster. I suddenly found myself wide awake. She said for us to come to the rec room. The rec room? Okay, let's hurry. Is it that one? Makoto, Kyoko! Hina, what's wrong? Something's not right. In the rec room. Use your words, girl! Oh, we're looking through a window. I just kind of skipped forward. Sakura? Is she unconscious? She's sitting up in the chair like she's bowing her head.
Hey.
Bro just gulped. What's going on? Did something happen to her?
Huh?
I was just walking past and I happened to notice her through the window, but I couldn't get the door open. I tried knocking, I tried calling her name. She wouldn't respond. So what should we do? What are we gonna do? There's 3 of us here and the dead body announcement isn't playing.
Anyway.
First of all, we need to get into that room. But the door's locked, right? And if we break in, we'll be violating school regulations. Will we?
Listen to me.
We're going to force our way in. I just said the door isn't locked. It's not locked because the rec room doesn't have a lock. Huh? Then why? It feels like the door is pressing up against something inside the room. Is it the chair? Chair?
In other words,
Either way, this door isn't locked, which means, as far as I can tell, the rule doesn't apply. I guess, I thought the rule was just for the headmaster's room, but I guess it's for any locked door? Okay.
indeed.
Let's smash the window. That should be the fastest way. Okay, I'll go get something to break it with. Right here. Inside the rec room, Sakura still hasn't moved an inch. She's just unconscious, right? Did she... Maybe I'm jumping to conclusions here. I don't think she would have killed herself, right? I don't think so, because she would want to do something. She would want to somehow try and help stop the mastermind. Is she okay? I mean, it's Sakura, so I'm sure. Kyoko didn't reply. There was only silence. But that silence didn't last long. Here! I found a broom in the classroom. Use it!
Makoto.
You can handle this, right, Makoto? I am a boy, after all. Come on, please, hurry. Okay, you two, stand back. I took hold of a broom and swung as hard as I could. Aiming directly at the window, all it took was one solid hit. The window shattered into 100 pieces, scattering across the rec room floor. I stuck my hand through the now open window and started jostling the chair leaning against the door. The chair's pretty heavy, but if I can just... I pushed on it with all my strength, and finally the knob turned. Sakura! I ran up to her as fast as I could, but the moment I laid my hand on her... all I felt was cold death. I could feel only the last lingering warmth of a living body. Life had abandoned Sakura's body. And then... Oh...
A body has been discovered! After a certain amount of time, which you may use however
He's
you
only my,
like,
second
the
favorite
trial
character.
will begin.
Thank you for reminding us what game we're playing. I don't even know what the word Danganronpa means.
Huh? Sakura's
Hina.
dead? She's really dead?
I heard Hina talking, but my eyes stared steadily forward. I could only look on at Sakura's dead body. We didn't make it in time. It's happened again. Muttering to herself, Kyoko began to gently inspect Sakura's body. I wondered, was she confirming that Sakura really was dead? Checking for a pulse or a reaction? I have to go get them. I have to go get the others. Doomed Yuri. On shaky legs, Hina left the rec room. And I... Why? Why did this have to happen? That's all I could say. I repeated it over and over again. I need to examine Sakura's body. I just stood there motionless behind her while she checked Sakura's corpse. Time passed. While I stood there, unable to do a thing, time just passed. And after I don't know how long, I got everyone.
What?
Yes.
Oh, so she's dead, huh?
I see.
Sakura's been killed. I see. As soon as they arrived, Kyoko began.
Just a second.
You heard the announcement just now, right? So you know what this means. Sakura was murdered. I didn't mean to. And by someone in this very room. Is that what you were going to say? No! Whoever killed her, it's not just someone in this room.
Your fault.
It was one of you. Hiro, Byakuya, Toko, one of you killed Sakura.
What?
You're accusing us before we've even begun the investigation? I feel like this is when this, like... I feel like it just feels really late to introduce the 16th student in the next chapter, but I feel like just with the story, it doesn't make sense for it to be them. I don't need to investigate anything, because you hated her. You hated the sight of her. One of you did it, I know it. You know it? Jeez, I didn't know your power level would increase by that much just by getting mad.
What the heck?
What are you doing around here? Isn't it obvious? I'm here to hand out my little murder flyer. That's right, it's the next Monokuma file. And don't get so mad, Miss Asahina. You're gonna ruin that little face of yours. Now then, with that hold on. There's something I want to ask you. Huh? It was you, wasn't it? You killed Sakura?
Say what?
Huh? Sakura wanted to challenge the mastermind to a duel. Maybe you and her fought again, and then I killed her? Sorry, not quite. Actually, not even close. That whole thing is totally irrelevant now. Sakura came to a most regrettable end without even getting the chance to finish things with me. That just makes me so frustrated. She's just gone. She's just gone. She's just gone. She had so much she was gonna do. Now she's gone. Which, thank gosh for that. It saved me the trouble of having to go through with our little fight. Because even for someone like me, it would have been no mean feat to take down a behemoth like that.
Hey!
I gotta tell ya, I was actually pretty worried. I mean, she violated a rule by attacking me in the first place, but I wasn't able to punish her. So I don't know who it was, but whoever the blackened is this time, I owe ya one.
What is this?
You owe them one? Oopsie, before you get all pissy potty at me, you better figure out who did it first. Because, I mean, your lives are all on the line, right? She did! There was so much going on with her and then just dead.
What is this?
What the hell? He owes them one? I hate him. I hate this whole thing. Well, I, for one, am glad it was Sakura. She was working with the mastermind after all. How can you say that now? Sorry, I don't have time for your squabbling. The next game has already begun. If you want to be angry at someone, be angry at whoever killed Sakura.
Anyway,
Right now, our top priority needs to be uncovering Sakura's killer. If we can't do that, we're all dead. And let's decide who will stand guard this time. I'll do it. Hina? I'm okay. Just let me handle it. Besides, I want to be here with Sakura.
That's fine.
Okay, then Hina is guard number 1. But we need one more. Kyoko, that's you.
what?
Me? You're always a thorn in my side. This time just stand by and watch quietly. Consider that an order. An order?
That's fine.
Fine, I'll stay behind. Then it's settled. Let's begin, shall we? Hold on! Before that, there's something I want to say.
What?
Which is... Hiro, Byakuya, Toko, none of you are allowed to step foot in the crime scene.
It's your
One of you killed Sakura. I won't let someone like that come anywhere near her.
Stop talking.
Don't be stupid. Our lives are in just as much danger as yours. We have every right to investigate. I don't care what you say. I'm not letting the one who killed Sakura anywhere near her. Even if it means I have to use force, you're not getting in here. Well, it appears further discussion would be a waste of time. How about a compromise?
All clear now.
I won't ask you to let all of us in. Just me. You don't really care, do you? You're both useless anyway. Nope, don't really care. I'd rather spend my time coming up with another... Yep, shut up. And you, Hiro, do you really object? If you're gonna go that far, what can I do? I mean, I don't have anything to hide, so why should I care?
It's all clear now.
Then it's decided.
What are you saying?
Nothing's decided!
Calm down.
I know how you feel, Hina. You should just agree to his request. But
Hey,
we have to find out who killed Sakura, for those of us still alive, and to honor Sakura's memory. Fine, I guess that's okay. But no matter what, Byakuya, you absolutely aren't allowed to touch her. Naturally, who would want to touch a filthy dead body?
listen.
It's enough fighting. We need to focus on the investigation from here on out. Everyone, keep this in mind. If we can't uncover Sakura's killer, all of us face execution. I feel like they're really rubbing that fact in this time. Like, this is always the case, but now they're really making sure we know it. Finding out who killed Sakura, it's not a matter of hoping we can do it. If we want to survive, we have to do it. It's a kind of hopeless hope. We have no choice but to just do it. Investigation begin. I'd better check the Monokuma file before anything else. The victim was Sakura Ogami. The time of death is estimated to be around 12 noon. The body was discovered in the rec room on the 3rd floor of the school. There is evidence of a strong blow to the victim's head. No other injuries were noted. However, it seems that at some point, the victim suffered from violent vomiting of blood. There's no way it wasn't a poison. There's no shot this wasn't, like, somehow poison was involved. I don't think... A part of me is just thinking, like, I've been thinking for every case, what if it's suicide? Just because that could always be an option. That could be a way for things to be, like, mixed up at some point. But just with the story and Sakura's character, I really don't see that being the case. Oh no. I just don't feel like we know enough about Sakura to really say for certain, but for now, unless we have strong reason to believe it, I will not think that's the case. Especially because she seems to have been hit in the back of the head, and that was presumably done by someone who wanted to make it look like it wasn't poison. That's my guess as to what that blow was. Is that someone wanted to make it seem like, hey, this isn't poison. I just hit her in the back of the head. Don't be suspicious of poison.
Hey.
I think the case this time might be a challenge. Why is that? Because how do you kill Sakura?
So...
The only way into the rec room is the door we just came through. And that door had been jammed shut with the chair from inside the rec room. That's true. Which means the killer would have had to escape somehow after barring the door. So if the door was blocked from the inside, and there was no way in or out till we broke the window, there's like zero escape, right?
In other words...
This is a classic locked room murder. Locked room murder? I guess you might see this kind of thing a lot in mystery movies or books or whatever. But could it really happen in real life? Right before our eyes like this?
Hey.
Are you curious to hear more about a locked room murder and tales? Yes, some other time. I'm tired of talking. And I think it'll be a very good stream next time doing the investigation and the trial. I did have a feeling we might get to the body discovery this stream quicker than usual because last case really just destroyed the number of people. How are we already down to 6? It was 7 until, you know, a few minutes ago when Sakura passed. It's literally just the 6 people in this room. I mean, I don't think they're all in the room right now, but Yasuhiro, Byakuya, Toko, myself, Kyoko, and Sakura. Wait, Hina. No, Hina, not Sakura. I was like, wait. I had to think about that one for a sec. Who did it? I mean, Sakura must have been the one to shut the room tight. The words. To barricade the room, but why? I don't know, I could sit here and theorize, but I think I'll save that for next stream. It wasn't me. I'm confident it wasn't Kyoko. Non-zero chance it was Byakuya. I know I keep saying he's gonna be the last one, but I know that this game isn't actually that predictable. So it could be Byakuya. I could see it being Hiro. Hiro's my best guess. Surely not Hina, right? The game loves curveballs, but I'll spend some time thinking about it between streams, and I'll try and think of a reason why Hina might have done it. I'm gonna really try and think of motive this time. But... well, shit, controlling. But surely it wasn't Hina. Toko. I stand by what I said. I don't think Genocide Jill would kill her, but Toko, very possible, especially if Byakuya told her to. But ultimately, even if Byakuya told her to, it's the one who actually did the killing who gets blackened. Rip Sakura, you will be missed. Indeed you will. I knew that this might happen, but like, I wanted to know more about her. I wanted to talk to her more, because I love Sakura. I want to know who the strongest underground fighter is more. I was actually invested in her free time story in a way I wasn't with most people. Not that I think any of them are bad, I enjoy all of them. But it's just, I was really invested in hers. That's gonna be all for today's Danganronpa stream. Join us maybe next week, probably not next weekend, honestly. Weekend after that, probably? Probably then, where we will solve the case of Sakura's murder. There's only, besides Makoto, of course, there's only Still, we'll count Sakura as a possible suspect, even though I don't think that's the case. There are at most 6 people it could have been. Our suspect pool is very limited this time because people have been dropping like flies lately. It's sad to see, and Sakura was one of our best chances at getting to the mastermind, but we still have Alter Ego working on the school network, who might be able to find some clues for us. Until then, though, this has been Flamin' Gamin' 7. Make sure to like and subscribe, and remember, kids, eat your green vegetables. I'm fucking killing you, Melons. How could you? That's rather homophobic of you.